Hello! Welcome to Ad Astra Draconis. My name is Farley, and we are going to be working more on our village today. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you're having a lovely Wednesday. Oop, blocking the view with my shield. Not intended. Yesterday we started work on making some improvements for our little local village, which on the map is over here. You can see here we've started building a pathway through the town. So we got it connected to our little area here, which is broken off from, cornered off by a wall. We also made sort of the boundary line to figure out where we want to put some walls up for protection of the village. And we are going to need a lot more granite. So much more. I currently have about 4 stacks. And maybe 4 more down in storage, but we need more. So the first thing we're going to do today is toddle on over to our mines and clear out and grab as much as we can. Hopefully to last us at least another round about the village, yeah? And then some things we're going to also do is clear out the grass in the middle. We're going to make the tree a good bit taller accordingly. That tree is going to eventually be modified as well. But yeah, that is today's plans. And of course, catching any shiny Pokemon that show up will also be on the cards. So yeah, that is going to be our Wednesday. How are other people's Wednesdays going? Are they shaping up well for you? Have you any plans for the day or the rest of the week? I'd love to hear it. I got some adulting done this morning. I also paid for my TV license, like a good regular person should, I suppose. More money than I probably don't have. Or at least not as much as I would like to have. But ain't that the truth for everybody? But a couple of things that I'm planning on doing is I've been side-eyeing the Cobblemon Academy mod pack. Let's just double check. Hang on. Oh, no, mic is working. For some reason it was showing as not. Just refreshed my settings and they're fine. And there is our first diamond from the very first day of stream. With the very long lost VOD. But we're coming on down here. Do I remember where to go? Oh, we got a little bit of granite here, but we're going to leave that be. Because we've got a bigger patch of granite we can raid down here somewhere. It's been a little while since I've done some digging in a section of the mine that isn't connected to the teleporter. Here we go. So we're coming on down here. And we're going to clear out what we can from this section and move along and take all that is here. Took a little bit to put together a road design I was happy with. If you were watching the stream yesterday, caught up on the VOD, you would have seen I agonized quite a bit. We did a couple of rounds of practice looking at different designs. Found what we liked, found what we didn't like, and I went from there. I've been pretty happy so far with the direction it's going. So here's to day 2 being more of the same. All of my stuff is more or less done live. It's not planned, it's not made in like Matica and brought over anywhere. I don't use a creative server, though perhaps I should think about it in future. I tend to try and build live, as it were. But today, it's just a relaxing diggy whole day. Digging up the dirt, digging up more materials. And evidently digging up the floor as well. So let's put that there. We've got steps down, so that's fine. Just need to remember the steps to go are up there. Get the workhorse amp. There we go. And I need to also double check have a couple of the packs related to this updated to include the copper update yet. Because it might be fun to mess around with the copper golems if so. I think it's like the back port. Ooh. Little bit of a drop there. I'll need to watch for that. Because I know what I'm like. I will plunge off the side if I'm not careful. But yeah, getting the copper update might be fun. And then I know 1.7 for the Cobblemon mod is still quite a ways away. I can't wait for that. I'm really looking forward to that. It's adding in Pokemon, I can't wait for it. It's adding official riding. Oh, we got some iron here. So I might oh, a nice iron vein. There we go. And we still got plenty of granite to dig up here as well. So let's just take a peek down here. Is there anything down here that's interesting? Oh, more granite down there. So if I don't think I have enough, I can just keep going on down. But for now, let's do this. We'll take as much as we can, because it means we don't have to keep running back and forth afterwards. Which is not a bad thing, but, you know, just trying to be practical and mindful of time spent underground. Oop. Oh, of course, if people enjoy a good Diggy hole stream and would just like to see me running around grabbing whatever pops out of the ground, or going exploring caves, like, let me know. I'd love to know if that's something you'd like to see. I do know a couple of locations with ancient cities as well, and I've not been to one on this stream world yet. We've found one. I think we found a couple, actually, but we definitely found one, which had me internally screaming. People like to see me stressing like crazy. That is an option. I do need to get some more netherite as well, because, you know, useful to have. Maybe I should look up a few enchants as well. If I can soul bind it all, it makes things a lot easier. All sorts of stuff to get on with this world. Whoop. I will say, at least having a riding bot means obviously I've got access to riding. I've not needed to go to the end. The end, at some point I will. It's not going to be today. But like there's materials I could get out there. Not so much Pokemon, obviously, because I use the vanilla version of Cobblemon, so nothing's added in. But you never know. Oh, how do I get out? That might be the... here we go. There we are. Right, that's the silk touch hammer. Let's grab that. So clearing as much of this as possible as we go. Then put that there. Oop. I'll have to be watchful for that as well as we're coming and going. Right, what are we looking at gather-wise? We've got... oh, we've got a good couple of stacks now. could always use more. I'd rather walk away with like at least 3 or 4 stacks of that many. 'Cause it saves me having to come back. It saves me decimating even more of my cave network. It's a good thing that I have a teleport put down for getting down to the deep slate level where I mine my diamonds, but... There we go. It's up here. Oh! I did the exact thing I said I didn't want to do. Typical. Got a good bit of granite here still. Let's put that there. Maybe I should make a stone floor. Little less of that happening then. There we go. Now let's have another look. So we've got almost another 512 stacks. So I want to keep on going with that. There we go, and then... Not the best way around, but it'll do the job. There we go, go all of that, and then hop back up here. There we go. Now I can skip straight along there when I'm coming on through other ways. So let's do yoink for that, and one there. I come on down here. More dirt, more dirt. Ayo. Always interested to see how the granite always ends up quite close to diorite. And to copper too. So I wonder, is that meant to be like a reflection of how these sorts of deposits are found in real life? Or do they just decide they complement each other, so that's what they're going to be hanging out together? Oh, hello. Getting some interesting copper veins. It definitely seems like granite is something of a copper vein block. That's not a complaint. Let's bring these torches with us, put that in there. Oh. Okay, a little bit of iron as well. If we need to, we can come back for copper. We can definitely come back for andesite, because you can never have too much andesite. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to do that now. Oh, hello. Let's grab some of that. Oh yeah, definitely a copper vein. We've had several of those now. Let's see, where do we stick our dirt? There. Now we got some lightning stone. And we had 4 blocks of raw copper. Very nice. Alright, that's most of the granite taken from here. And just do a double check. Not quite the 3 stacks I wanted, so... Oh, hello. I guess we're going to be taking it from over here instead. So what are folks mining on their own worlds at the moment? I'm sure it's probably something a little more interesting than an endless supply of granite blocks. This goes across to there as well, but of course we've got a whole bunch of gravel to watch out for. I think this is just one giant granite vein, and I'm here for it. Torch there. Put one there. Yeah, let's get this as well. And then a bit more granite here, and then... There you go, little buddy. There we go. So we're getting a little bit more granite here, and then I think we'll head back topside. And here's hoping it is enough for our diggy plans. But we do know where we can come if we need to get some more. Because as you can see, this area is pretty plentiful. At least for now. Now we do that, and we do that. There we go. And doop. And doop. Because we don't want anything spawning in here while we're gone. There we go. That should now be... Oh, more than enough. More than enough. So just grab that little stray bit there. And I think we can return to the surface. So let's do that. So go along here. We then climb all the way up here. Oh, hello. We had a little bit of iron tucked away in here. Oh. Now we exit stage left. Because we've got this whole cave here, which honestly I've never really explored. But I never needed to, so... the good old days, our first shield, first swords, our first set of iron armour. And we even got a little bit of backup food in there too. Oh, let's yoink that. Or, no, let's leave that in there and we'll even leave some coal in there to cook it. So one thing we saw yesterday is the villagers like to roam. We even had one all the way over on this side of the lake, which is not on. My only guess is they really like the shiny boys in the lake, so that's why they showed up there. Oh, hello. Hello, lady. So this is the style of road we got working on. We got like 2 different types of polished granite, the chipped one and the regular Minecraft one, plus some bordered granite for like edge pieces. Paste it out with a border 3, border 3, border 3. And then when it came to things like branching off over to the path where I live, like it didn't completely line up there, so I used eroded granite and regular granite blocks to kind of show a bit more of a worn path. So we went all the way to the edge here. And then we're going to have something going down there, probably ringed by wall. And we're going to fill in, not today, maybe today, it depends on how we're feeling, but we're going to fill in more of this so that water's going to go. And we're going to level this out and bring the wall up over there so the villagers have plenty of space to roam. And it also gives us the opportunity to add more buildings in future because we've got a whole spot there. This middle bit is going to go. Like, as you can see, we built this road. It comes all the way through. Like, the front of this house is going to get shoved back at some point. But this comes all the way through. We then used mud bricks and packed mud to around specifically the farm bit. We're going to do that around the other one that's like way over there as well. But we're going to go through. We're going to flatten this bit. Just take it out entirely. There's no point in having it here. And we can give ourselves a lot more space around the centre of the village. And then we can maybe think about designing, like, what should a town centre look like for here? It definitely means probably lowering the bells as well. But we're going to make the tree taller. And obviously move the torches down as well. But the tree will still be like the centre point, but it'll be much, much taller once we're done. And I figured then, cause we'll leave it stopped here, like, for now, I say in inverted commas. Mostly because it'll be a case of then, do we split, do we go a bit beyond this, so put the 3, and then it's the next one here that can then split off to make, like, go around the square, or do we make a big central square with yet more granite? Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. Oops. It's a good thing I didn't do that with a weapon. As you can see, they're all gathering here now later in the day. And then, well, this is going to come up quite a bit, probably up to here. We're still keeping this bit of lake. It's just nice to have it, you know? There's no reason to get rid of it. Hello! Welcome to the new follower. First ordered. I think I might know who that is. Lovely to have you join us. And you are follower number 80. Thank you for pushing us up to the goal. And now we get to set a new goal for the channel. So we'll be aiming for 90. And with any luck, we can get 100 followers by Christmas. That'll be the next goal, I think. But yes, so this is our lake with the slight water patch in the middle there that's I don't know how to fix. But this is our magic carp pond. As people get points as they're watching streams and such, one of the options you can use your points for is to name a magic carp. It does cost quite a few points. But I have a good 40-odd magic carp set aside for naming. And they'll all be released in here with the name you've given them. So we get to commemorate all my followers and viewers watching the channel. But we'll be bringing a wall up and around the back here. It'll be coming up and over the hill as well. Mostly on this sort of quote-unquote lore-wise, it's to stop like the encroaching badlands over there. And also to stop people like zombies coming in, skeletons coming in, and to just keep the villagers safe. And over here we've got the second farm. So we'll be putting like a ring of the packed mud around here as well. Making it just a little more stable, a bit more secure. It is perched all the way up here, so then we've got to think about, well, what kind of staircase do we want to have coming up or down to it? Like, would we have like a 2-wide path here, which I'm thinking comes to here, and then we have like a single block row of stairs that then comes on down? Right now, that looks to be the best option. Oh, let's put a bit light there. And especially where this little shriny thing used to have a stone there. Not so much anymore. But we'll have it's sort of coming around. The wall comes around here, up to the back, as you can see there. This sort of curls in. We'll make it a bit higher. We'll put the wall up to have it like just a protective claw. And hopefully the villagers will stop wandering over yonder. Oh god. Where are the iron golems when you need them? There he goes. Gotta love the golems. They're always on hand to protect you. Oh my. Well, I didn't get a hit in, so no chance of the backpack there, but thanks, Iron Golem. That was fun to watch you launch him into the sky. Oh. The munchlax. I love when they just decide they're going to fall over. Just sleep where they lie. And we'll put that one there. So I've got a sleeping bag in my bag. We're going to just run back to the house and sleep in there instead. Don't worry, dude. I don't need the protection over here so much yet. Although maybe I should install one around the... Well, no, because they don't tend to go after creepers. They just let them go by. So let's just fix one thing quickly. Let's set that new goal for the stream now. Because, yay, we've reached that one. So let's manage the goal. Follow a goal. Let's start the new goal. And we're going to set it to 100 because we want to get to 100 by the end of the year. New goal started. And it might take a little bit to update on on stream elements, so beg your pardon if it's not showing the same yet. I think I've got to change a whole bunch on there, so we'll leave that for now. I'm getting all sorts of notifs all over the place. Goodness me. Everybody wants to talk to me today, apparently. It's not while I'm streaming. Alright. Where were we? So we got this path going. It comes into the center of town. So what I think we're going to do is knock this middle bit out. So we're going to need to go get some more oak, I think. Do I have enough on me? Well, we've got 2. But I don't think that's going to be quite enough. First, let's check out this Eevee. Ooh, 71. Yes, please. One of these days we'll get an Eevee who's a girl, but, like, well, we did yesterday, but a high-statted Eevee who's a girl. Like, Mama's pretty good. They were 62. But at the same time, it's like, you could be better. So we got quite a bit of copper there from the earlier mining. The raw copper block, pretty pleased about that. And 33 iron ore blocks. Won't say no. Now, let's see. Because one of the things I also want to do is figure out, like, this path. Do I want to have it, like, connected up to the one that's up here? That is the question. Because currently this is stopped here. As eventually I'm going to build something over here for the village. I'll probably put some villages in it. Maybe put something for fishing supplies, since this is the lovely pretty fishing dock we made and we've not used since getting our shiny lads in the water over there. Maybe we'll do a fishing day, we'll see. The case would be, like, I rather like where this path is right now. So if we say this stays... Okay. Where's my axe? There we go. So if we get just rid of these. Oh no, we have 4 blocks for oak. If we do like the center road here. We're just purely thinking on terms of how would we connect it up. Like, because I feel like doing so is a good idea. So that would mean bringing this out again. And that's not a bad thing. We can cut some bricks and test that out now, I think. Because if so, then we can save the middle bit and come back to it, and we can take this out here and then go down there. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I thought this fletching was something a little bit more interesting. Not that I don't love fletching. Fletching is quite a delight. Now we want this. I'll put the axe away. Now, where is... Here we go. We want one of these. Want this. Always feels like I have too many tools out, and that's not inaccurate. I don't think we do Silk Touch right now, so we can leave that alone. No! Get in the way once again. So we've got some polished granite stairs. We've got the polished granite here. We've got the bordered granite, the other polished granite. And these are what the main ones we're going to be working with for the moment. So we need a bit more of this polished granite. Polished. And then if we do at least half of that with the bordered granite. We put that there. And then we want, yeah, because that's the chipped granite, and then we'll want to use the rest of this as polished granite. There we go. So that will be, no, we don't want it like that. We want, oh, turn that off for a little bit. There we go. So this is the middle of the road. Oh. We'll need to fill that back in a minute. So this would be 1, 2, 3. Edge up. 1, 2, 3, and then that's the corner. So then we'd come down here, 1, 2, 3. Now we could theoretically keep going this way, but we can always change this in a due course. So one, 2, 3, and then this is going bye-bye. No point in having it there, so and then we can take this out because that'll be useful elsewhere. Oop. There we go. So we've got 3 wide. That's great. 1, 2, 3. Up, up. Oh, wrong block. So come out as far as here. Then Diggy Diggy Road. There we go. There we go. So now what we might do is do we want to bring this down early, or do we want to pad this out? Because I feel like bringing it early down into a stair might work better in our favor. So if we do 1... So that's 3. This is the step down. So, That comes a case of, like, what kind of lighting design do we want for around the village? Because obviously you want to keep, especially an extensive area, well lit. You don't want things spawning. You certainly don't want creepers spawning who could potentially blow up your stuff. Then we do... So this case of, do I want to make it so it's like actually more like a staggered step? So, oh, not that. I need to get some more polished granite, but have like, to use an example, like have it like this, and then have like a stair. So it's like a little bit staggered, or do we make it just all step immediately down? Because this way it's a little less steep. Kind of feel that's where I want to go with it. So let's start with that and go from there. So let's use up lost the granite here. And because it's going to be one of those days in the neighborhood. Let's grab our axe and just turn that back on. Didn't think I'd get so used to a tree chopping mod, because I actually really disliked it when I first started using it. And this would be over on the Obsidian Refuge server. They added a tree chop mod, so you're only targeting the lowest levels, and I think it you can design it so it doesn't interact with like... Oh, hello. Took a bit of fall damage there, you did. What was I saying? Oh, goodness. Oh, tree chop mod, that's right. I didn't think I'd like it, but it's ended up being just one of those mods that are just, like, so useful. You don't realise how much of a quality of life change they become. Oh. Alright, and then... Dunk. Let's still in order to do it in, so let's do chipped. So then it's 2, 3. Then again, there are just times where you put the wrong lock in. Is what it is. And then... Oh no, that's... Not quite. I mean, technically we're not going to see this, so that's fine. Then 1, 2... And then it's... Then 1, 2, 3. It looks like we'll need to do one more layer of this. That'd be 1, 2, 3, and then so put that like that. Yeah, I think that'll do. And then there we go. Oh, no, that's a bit too high. Although, that one not so much, then it'll be... Maybe? Like granite and then... So I suppose do 1, 2, 3, do. So then on this side, that's here. So this one that's not, you're not expected to come straight off the side here. Because I don't think you would be. At least not right now. You can always choose to fill this in later, I think. But... I'll leave this blank for now. Just because I'm undecided on what I want to fill that with. If I fill it at all. And then... How does this look? It's a... Like it does come out to the steps, so... Yeah, it'll do. We got polished granite, and then the step down. So it looks like we need to cut a few more steps. And this is also why we did a whole bunch of mining to get some more granite. Have I used it all up for in here? Yes. Which means we get to grab the first of these. Polished. And these are all stairs. Probably could do some more bordered granite, to be honest. So let's do Got a half stack of that. I got this bit of tree. Yeah, we're coming up to over here, so we'll leave this for the minute. This is a long enough stretch to be getting on with. Alright, do I have any dirt there? Hey, a Pikachu. Let's check them out. Yeah, that might be good. Probably not, but they might. Where are you? Ah, you're tucked in here. Okay. In the pool. No, 44%. Not interested. I suppose we could knock them out for a chance at a light ball, but... So let's do 1, 2, 3. Then we get water over here, so we definitely don't want to break that just yet. One, two, three, pop. 1, 2, 3, pop. 1, 2, 3, pop. 1, 2, 3, pop. Oh, no. Shouldn't have done that. It's not the bop. The bop is here. Boop, boop, boop. And 1, 2, 3. And there we go. And this again is another bit where it's... Where are we going up? Are we going up there? Are we not going up there? Things to be decided. There's the Pikachu again. Oh, a Heracross. Not a terrible start. Let's see if we can make you go to sleep. Nope, it missed. Typical. And there we go. I love the bubbles. What do we want to use on it? Dive ball, not so much. Let's try net ball, because it is an insect. Well, a bug type of Pokemon. We have caught it before, so we'll also grab a repeat ball. And we didn't need it. There we go. Our Dragonair is level 48. Can't complain about that, that's for sure. 3. Boop. 1, 2, 3. Oops. That's 1, 2, 3. Boop. 1, 2, 3. Boop. The chonk, you're gonna need to move. Ooh, not bad stats though. Boop. 1, 2, 3. Boop. 1, 2, 3. Boop. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Boop. Oh. Did we miscount somewhere? I think we did. Alright, is it along here? Let's do... that's the same, that's the same. That's the same. That's the same. That's the same. 1, 2, 3. Ah! It was over here. Did it again. Boop. And boop. So this is the part where it's like, do we go up with the road? Do we not go up with the road? Is it worth maybe digging into this? Maybe making it like a sort of an elevated garden? Because we can make this fancy with the road beneath it. Oop. Let's get this all filled in. Oop. And then we've got more over here. And we need to now make lots more blocks of different kinds. So I'm missing a whole bunch here, but if we do a quick nap and then we'll take a look on the map, see how it's looking. But I'm liking the progress so far. Just double check the map. Got a Hitmonchan. Yes, so we got path all the way over here. I'm liking how that's looking because now there's plenty of space to have a building over here. If we wanted to, we could also keep the road going up over to here to lead down, then like angle it down to go to connect to the bridge. Yeah. Excellent. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Perhaps unnecessarily complicated staircase that has a little bit of lag as you're climbing on up. Boink, 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 but hey, you know. Whoa. Why not? What's this guy about? We have one of you already. Well, let's grab another. Like, he's all stanced up. Look at him. Got his fists ready. Let's see if Quick Ball does the trick. It did not do the trick, okay. Now let's have a repeat ball. Some park balls, because we are in a Mediterranean forest, technically. Oh, and we've even got a Cyndaquil on the map down there. You can see them. Whoa, we've even got a golem on the map. What the heck? Kind of feel like we should check them first. Like, because we have so many Cyndaquil. Like, so many. Like, legitimately not worried about getting another one. Safe to ignore and carry on kind of deal. Come back here, Evie. Not great. Let's knock you out. Oh, we got a thunderstorm happening. Gotta love those. What are you doing above ground, mate? We've definitely got better, but it doesn't hurt to knock you out and get a bit of XP for it, yeah? Oh, and it endured! Nice. Ooh, what did we get? We got... Ooh. Black Augurite. So if we want to make a cleaver, we got an item to do that. And... Tirtogo has leveled up as well. Alright. So now we've got this lovely bit of pathway, lovely bit of road going through the village. And we need a good bit more in terms of granite blocks. I'm going to just drop a few things into here. We don't need the full... Dang! Silver touch could always come in handy, so we'll keep that there. We'll keep this one here. Axe we need for sure. So I guess let's give ourselves some more granite. And we do have a little bit of dripstone block as well, because I figured that actually might make a nice accent block for something. So first we'll do polished from here. Craft. We do use a lot of this for the roads, so one. Should I just do the same one over and over? Surely not. There we go. So now we got 3 chipped. I'll do another regular polished. Then half of that again. Then border. There we go, that should be enough to keep going for a little bit. So came on through down here. It's fine. Nothing to worry about over here. Who's afraid of a little bit of lightning, eh? Certainly not me. Now, if we're gonna keep this as is, And here's a reason to have kept the silk touch. Because of the stone. And then if we take that down. So it's one. So then it becomes a case of, well, do we bring this in and then like it skirts along here, or do we push it in that way? I'm kind of inclined to have it come in like this. So let's do that for now. Oop. Because we can always replace this later. Then here we got the calcite, the block that shall not be moved. Which then becomes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then it's 1, 2, 3. Huzzah. So we've got this stretching all the way over here. But it really is kind of a case of, it makes more sense to come through here and fill this little bit in. And then we could maybe make this... We've got some calcite, we can get some more. And then we can make this like some calcite like pillars and ledges to make it look like this little farm bit is built on top of more ruins. And they're just decorations off the side of the road. So if we uncover like so. And then we'll do... It comes... oh, 1, 2, 3... Bop. 1, 2, 3. Bop. If nothing else, we're going to walk away with lots and lots of dirt blocks. And that's a good thing. Because we are going to need much of that for future stuff. Maybe we could always like open up the grass here and connect the water across, but we'll save that for the future when we want to prettify a few things more. Pop, 1, 2, 3, pop, 1, 2, 3, pop, 1, 2, 3, pop. One, 2, 3. Pop. Sure, we've got all the bits and bobs from here. We do indeed. So now we've got this path here. So we've got that all running up there. We've got the steps coming down. I liked how those look, to be honest. That was a good choice that we might maybe bring them forward. No. So now it's a case of, well, what do we do over here aside from the calcite pillar thing? Like, because I feel we're going to be doing some packed mud up here. Trimming around, because that is how this works. It's a case of, like, is the street going to, like, come up here? This is probably going away or having its purpose changed since the waypoint no longer hangs out here. But I think that's going to wait till we decide what we're doing with this corner entirely. I don't see a need for the road to come up here. We just don't have anything over here at the moment that would require it. And we could do the dirt path, or rather the mud block path up here to connect to the farm. And that could lead down here. So it'd be like an offshoot when you're deciding you want to go up. And it depends on whether or not we want... Because if this comes through here, are we going to make just a big square? Because that's really the next big debate of sort of area design. Like, where does the square begin? Like, should this stop here? Should I maybe send it off down here to connect to between houses? Because we could. Because we know, obviously, the river is over there. And it has to go over there eventually. So it's a case of, does it need to go through the town here? And right now I'm thinking no. So it's... There we are. And then it's... 1, 2, 3. Pop. Pop. So this might be as far as this goes into the village while we're thinking about plans. We can leave, like, this bit as is in case we want to connect something else up to it or we change our minds. And then this can go up over here, which then makes sense because it can then connect to the other side of the dirt path. And then we can also bring it this way because we'd be heading to connect it to the Magikarp Pond Street. Yeah. Yeah, we like this. We like this idea. Get some sleep. Oh, and we've even got a couple of guys that checking out the work we've done over here. It's got Zorua and Absol. And if you're not familiar, I love Absol. I tend to collect them. So let's do a couple of park balls. We'll also do 2 repeat balls. And then if that doesn't work, we do have some level balls. Because 41 to 90 ain't much of a contest. Another Happiny! I'm really liking the progress of the street, to be honest. I'm really glad that I started doing some work on this. Nearly. Not quite, but nearly. Ooh. So this resets at the end of every stream. I hate it. Just stay as it is. Oh, wrong Pokemon there. This one's the same colour as the cooldown, I just realised. Alright, so you woke up, grass was licking, and it missed, because of course it did. Hey, there we go. And because we're running a little low on these, let's grab those. Now, there is a Hippini. We already have quite a few, so if the stats aren't... Yeah, no, we've got better. So let's knock you out. Still no lucky egg. Oh well. We do tend to get a lot of Hisuian Pokemon around here. I figure we might, again, like, stick this out a little bit and then we'll put, like, calcite pillars in. Make it look like it's been, like, built on top of partially excavated ruin. The excavation came later. But the villagers weren't willing to get rid of what they'd already built. And they didn't see it as all that sacrilegious. As long as they didn't move the calcite, everything was fine. Everything is awesome, as they say. And spit. Oh, looks like we're going to lose a tree. Oh no. Anyway. There we go. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Up. Where's our dirt? There we go. I think Battlesuit Aces came out yesterday, which is exciting. That's like a card game battle roguelike. But of course it features giant robots and alien robots and all the good anime shenanigans. 1, 2, 3. Boop. 1, 2, 3. Boop. Is this... No. Do we want this to come down here? No, we want it to keep going. I think? Do we? Where do we... Again, it'd be a case of building dead ahead. On the other hand, there's nothing to stop us from making a few turns. There we go. Let's see. It's one of those cases of it aligns well and then it doesn't, which is extremely annoying. This is either this one or... in which case... Alt 1, 2, 3, 4... in which case we'd still be hitting something, so... I think this would be removed regardless. Which sucks, but it is what it is. And I didn't intend for it to live forever, so... So let's clean this first. Oop. So I think... So we could come up along here, but it's again, it's like following this middle block. It cuts really close to that house. It goes straight into that one. But if we come down here, the next one along is like here. Goes into this house. But yeah, no, it goes into that one as well with the middle path. So it may be one of those where we let the street stop here. Maybe no, we'll go up to here, and that's where it stops for this stretch. And then we can come out here. Yeah, so we keep going on along this way. We can stop around here. Yeah, we'll do that. It's not quite as clean as I might like, but it'll do in a pinch, you know? Two, three, boop. Boop. Alright, so we got this designed here, and this will then go out here. Oh hey, it's Snorlax. Who don't love one of those? And a Weevil. Weavile, I suppose. Oh, I love that, like, his mouth opens and closes animation-wise. Love it. Now, question is, do we want to bother him? Do we want to catch a Snorlax? We do not. yeah, here we're going again with making some really solid progress. And we might as well first come back here and grab a couple of doodads, because there's no point in having these over here when we're working over in the middle of the village now. So that was on me for not bringing them with me sooner. But I'm really happy though. This is looking really nice. Like, I'm liking the texture, I'm liking the path style. It just looks really good. I think stands to reason we could probably do a few nice things with the homes around here. Get my guy, please. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, boop. 1, 2, 3, boop. 1, 2, 3, boop. Boop. 1, 2, 3. Boop. Boop. There we are. So now we're in the middle of the village. Well, close enough. So I think this will work definitely as like the town square. Or a town square-y kind of shape. So we'll go from there. So I think we'll go at least one more forward. Do you want a second thing forward? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that could be it. Great, and then bruh. You're in the way. Alright, so we got these. Well, now you annoyed me even more. Alright, so we've got this came into the middle here. That's what we want to see. And honestly, it might even be perfectly in line for for when we go straight through here, which should be soon. But for now, we'll do this. Oh. So, four. Mate, move. will not weep when you plunge to your death. Let's do this one as polished granite. And then... Well, it's a good thing I didn't spawn anything dangerous there. He got in my way, not me and his. I'm innocent, governor. Innocent, I tells you. Oh. Ooh! Hello, you're not shiny, but you're a wild Umbreon. Not great stats, but like a wild female Umbreon. Yeah, why not? I think my favourite is still the wild Sylveon that just came galloping out of the woods while we were on a Chikorita hunt, no less. Grass Whistle. Oh, you're level 50 too. Almost. So it might be a repeat ball. Might be better. It's still asleep, so try that again. Hey. Alright, we're gonna push the Turtoga to 40 and then we'll evolve it. That's yet another Pokemon off the list once it is. So it might be, since we're here, let's get rid of that. Then 1 and 2. Yeah. So we don't out this far. Maybe not there, that far. There we go. So what if we do that up to here? So it's like then it hits the wall, which I'm not entirely against, actually. Actually, no, I think that works for what we're doing. And we got yet another Apparently it is be visited by all the Kanto fighting types today. Guess they're checking out the changes we're making. Ooh, ooh! I did not realize we did not have this one. Oh, I think this is I think the last time we tried to catch a Hitmonlee, we accidentally knocked it out. Well, there we go. I could have sworn we had one though, because you know they're Kanto decks. And somehow we're still missing Diglett. And, well, rather a Doug Trio. It's like, yeah, like... I'm so confused. Oh well. It's caught now. It's fine. Yeah, we're gonna just blast through here in a little while. One, two, three. Bop. 1, 2, 3. Bop. 1, 2. Oop. It's gonna look a little awkward running so closely over here, but I think it's gonna be for the better once we're done. Thank you, my guy. There we go. Like, yeah, I would prefer it to be going like down here if I really would, but just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. And I do want to remake some of the houses, make them better, make them a bit bigger. So we'll be able to take advantage of that. Like, clearing out this one, like, I think makes sense. We can use the library books elsewhere. And if need be, we can maybe shift this over, like... Because I don't dislike it. Kind of wish you could lift it up wholesale to rearrange it, but... C'est la vie. There are so many of you over here. What the heck is your deal? Next up all the way over here. Although... Oh no, these streets are generally pretty straight, so they wouldn't really deviate very much. Although... kind of like the idea of this shifting over a little bit. maybe from here. So it'll depend on how this works. So 1, 2, 3, hop. 1, 2, 3, hop. 1, 2, 3, hop. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, hop. 1. Kind of feel like if it's gonna go over 1, you might need to maybe come a bit further in. Let's for now just do it so it's 1, 2, 3, hop. 1, 2, 3, hop. 1, 2, 3, hop. Oh no, because this would be. Oh, wrong, no. There we go. So I'm kind of tempted actually to be like dupe. So it's 1, 2, 3. It's one of those cases, like, would I want to maybe move it over 1, like when I got here, or... Should I maybe make it like the one case where this is a bit longer? I'm kind of feeling that kind of way with this, and I wasn't expecting that. But I think this might be the right thing to do. It just doesn't work otherwise. So let's do... Like, there's something off about the alignment, and I don't like it. Just with the original path, I think takes priority in this case. And I wasn't expecting to feel that way, but I feel like changing it to accommodate is the right call. Like, it should remain like this. Like, I also think like putting these here is fine. And it means like coming on here and we'll be cutting into the water here. And that's okay for some reason, whereas it wasn't for the other bits, but I feel like this is the right play. So do this first. We'll empty all of these over here. So 1, 2, 3, boop, boop, 1, 2, 3. I'm actually going to move this over. Another thing I wasn't expecting, but I think it's the right call. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, like, probably be better, but this isn't stained grass anymore. I kept this one though, so I'm like, do I move this one maybe to here? Yeah, I think I do. There we go. Boop. Bonk. There we go. This might be one of the few times we change that to match the rest of this, which so that'll be there, and then that. And that doesn't look out of place in the lineup of the wall, which I like. Okay. Yeah. So I didn't even need to do that bit. Foolish fool. But for now, let's just put this grass all back in. There we go. Okay. So I'll figure out how that looks as we go. It almost looks wrong having it like that. Oh. It's one of those cases of... Do I take... I think I do. Let's get rid of that. I'm really torn. I don't know if I like this. Whoa! That's irritating. But hey, most of these came back, so it's fine. It's a good thing I have loads of dirt. I'll have to fix the wall from the pond side more properly, but... Like, no, you can't even see it on that. That's fine. It's fine. We'll have to get another moss block. Do I have any moss? Do I feel like not on me? So we'll have to go fetch a moss block in a minute, but... Oh... Cringe. But I suppose I was overdue an assassination attempt by the creeper mafia. Let's head on back to the house. We can sleep there. Grab a moss carpet and then head back to finish that up. But yeah, I guess the mechanical golems just don't recognize creepers as a problem. I guess because they're not undead. They're just not recognized as a threat. Alright, doink there, and then down here, and over here. There we go. Irony of ironies that I was looking in my bags for dirt when that explosion happened. There we go. So grass will start growing again soon enough and that'll all fill in. And it will look like nothing ever happened. Nothing ever happened. Do I need... I do. I'm gonna need... Polished. so we've got this here, and we should probably move this over, I think, once we've filled the dirt in over here. So that might be a better place for it. So if we just do... It's got bits of fencing. So we put that up there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, this is going to get replaced in due course, because we need to come up with a better lighting than that, by far. So I'm kind of wondering now, maybe we should put that like this side, but this path connecting up here. Yeah, that's gonna be the way to go for here. And then it will just look forever a little bit off from when that slides over there, but I feel, having done it now, like it was the best play, because it just looks better in between the houses like this, and with the amount of space that's there without infringing on everything too much. Which is really frustrating, because it's not how I wanted to do it. But you know, c'est la vie. And let's have a quick hydrate. So one thing I may do, in addition to name a carp, is name an absol, because I think I do collect absols as and when I find them, and I think it'd be fun to have them also positioned around the village to act as guardians. You know, because they are black and white, and that does match, like, the calcite. Plus it's paired with the... No, we're one short. Do we have any in here? I'm just gonna run back over here and see if I can switch something. Oh, no, no, I can't. Oh, maybe? Maybe? No. Oh no, alas, I must use up more of my granite supply. Whatever shall I do? Since I was going to have to cut more anyway. There we go. Another lightning storm, okay. There we go. So now we've got one loop-de-loop. So either we extend this house all the way over here in due course, or we can put like a little garden thing here. That could be quite nice. I'm also kind of wondering something that could balance this out. So if we do 1, 2, 3, boop. And make this like a little square corner. And maybe, do we leave it open or do we want to put something in the middle here? Like this could be the place to put the lamppost. But instead of like... So we'd have something in the middle here. So we put like this here for the minute. Like that could be a good place to put the light. I feel like a fountain is going to be good somewhere. But I'm going to put this here just as a marker for the minute to indicate like this is the middle bit. We can do something with that. Don't know what yet, but I feel like that looks better, having like just widened it out. Just aesthetically, it looks better, and I couldn't tell you why. Mostly I'm just lacking the visual language to explain why. But I assure you it does. Right, let's nap it off. Now we've got a sunrise and a rainbow. So we've got this. Alright, we're going to need some more boarded. Oh no, whatever will we do? It's got polished, and then we got polished. We'll do that for 1 stack, and then and that should be all done there. So I think let's just dig under the tree. Hey, excuse me, guys. Why are you in the hole? Oh my gosh. Fine, that's it. We're taking this down. They're all giving me funny looks like, what are you doing, mate? I would think it was obvious what I was doing. But they are villages, and villages are notoriously not particularly bright, so... and turn that back on, I think. However, temporarily. It's your time to move on, mate, because that ain't staying there, or at least in that position. And, silk touch. Oh, iron. Wasn't expecting surface iron, I got it, man. There we go. So we're really chopping into this. It's gonna make the village look a little bit weird for... You get used to certain things, but it's for the best. It is for the best. I'm sure it is. Grab that one bit of a... Villagers all making their concerned herms. But it's too late. I am decided. It's happening. My will be done. Now we got the tree here. So what we want to do is... Where is the oak? There we are. That in there, and then we had... There we go. So now the tree is taller. God love it. Now the question becomes, like, how much of this do I want to take down? Because it does... Because it might work to, like, follow the line. Oh, that's a little bit more than I was intending, but okay. So that gives these guys a little bit more space. They're all having a party around the tree. As you do. There we go. So one thing that might be fun is to have like a little, just a low level wall maybe, or fencing so that they're not falling in the water. I think it says a lot about the fact that I don't trust them not to drown themselves. You know? So we got this whole stretch here that doesn't have any lighting. So this will be a good spot for another set of jack-o'-lanterns, maybe, as the grass turns green. Okay, so we got a wide enough square here that it's one of those times where it's like, maybe we don't connect the street directly across? At least not where I planned originally. So 1, 2, 3. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Because this whole bit maybe can bring that in. So this part is the town square. We can set up some booths there that can look like they're using for selling. Especially because we got the little bit of garden right there. And maybe we can bring the road up here. Because we still got to deal with this, which is annoying. Currently, the most optimal route is to go through here. But I don't really want to have to give you guys a staircase. Ugh, the most irritating house. One thing we might do, though, is replace all this sand with dirt and grow in some grass. This would actually probably be the good place for a fountain if we were going to put one in. I think. Get rid of this. And then we can bring this over here. I think that's the play. It would work really well to go out here, though. Let's see how this looks. This whole side would need shaving off regardless, so let's do that now. Do I think we're gonna come as far as... Yeah, because we wouldn't... Let's see how this goes. Oh, I'm not sure on this one. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This would be where it stops because we hit the... Oh, actually went one too many. Okay. While we're here, how does this look? Not bad. Although I'm continuing to lean toward this house bad. Get rid of it. Because my preference would be to come through here. Maybe? That... Because if it wasn't for the calcite, I'd consider coming straight through here. But the calcite is sacred, so we don't touch it in the village. Lore. Lore is cursing my building. This... I'm not completely happy about it, but this is probably going to be the play. To go this way instead. And then we have... Oop. Oh. 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 3, boop. 2, 3, boop. 1, 2, 3, boop. 2, 3. And then we get rid of that. And then let's fill this all in here. There we go. So now we've got the street coming on through like that. So that's shaped quite well, I think. Question remains is whether I want the path to keep going this way and maybe there be like where the like here could then be like a gate or like here. That would be like the way in and out of town from the south. Whereas like obviously from over here, this is where you'd enter from the east. And then again, like up here, like that's my bridge, my area, but this would be like a side, maybe a corner where someone would come in. And then over here again, a side where people would come across because they've crossed this bridge. And then maybe over here as well. So it's like, rubbing the chin hairs there. Right, you can still get in and out over there, that's fine. So it's what to do over here with... I think we'll get rid of all the stone. Those, oh wait, look at that stone. Just fill that in. Oh. There we go. So put the stone back. We're going to fill all this in with dirt. Oh, there's another absol, so let's go grab them. This one's just hiding there in the flowers. That's extremely cute. Oh. Surely you have good stats. Sure, no. There we go. It is what it is, but just can't have a low-statted guy hanging around. think we're gonna need a bit more dirt to finish this up. It's a bit more extensive than a creeper hole, but one thing at least we can rest assured. Ooh, shiny! Break out those shiny emotes, the star emote. Because we got ourselves a shiny pit of. I'm honestly not sure if we have one already. I want to say yes. But even if we do, like, it doesn't matter, we're still catching it. Hey, critical capture! Excellent stuff. So if you've happened to stop by, maybe you're just a lurker by habit, a lurker by trade, speak up in chat and say, hey, I'd like you to name that shiny pit of this name and provide a name. And then that will be their permanent name as part of our collection. Alright, so now we've got this whole area flattened out, lowered down. We'll need to bring these down. I'm leaving these where they are for now. This is very silly. I don't know why they're doing what they're doing. It is some sort of creepy dance. The villagers have always gathered around this tree. Maybe it's some sort of tree cult. Have I been living next to a tree cult all this time and just been unaware because I've been busy off doing my own thing? That sounds like a thing that would happen to me, not gonna lie. Alright, let's grab that and that. So now the thing to decide is, do we also want to have, like, this path here? Because again, it would be straight up. We've got the part that's connected up here, but this house is kind of in the way, as we found before. We'd also need to make steps down, but we've been making steps down, so that's not really an issue. I feel like that's a yes. Because then it just connects up the different parts of the village. And then we've got just an excuse that we can just fill these thinner parts in with something. I do feel like the town needs a fountain. Like, maybe we could have that, like, in here somewhere? We'll even that out eventually. But it could also be worth, like, getting rid of the sand here and replacing it with more grass. Like, the fountain could go here. We'll replace the water with that. And a nicer tree. I mean, this tree needs to change, but that's not going to happen right now. So if we're going to do that, let's... Not going to go too deep on this one. Oh, hello. I'll take the clay, thank you. So do... Alright, we're slowly filling this all in. Ooh! Oh, that's an unexpected sight. A wild typhlosion, and not any, just any. I think that's a Hisui one. Oh, well, I'm filling this anyway, so might as well do that now. Sorry to bother you, matey, but you're gonna come home with me. Oh. No. Definitely need more lights. Okay. Now that I'm done distracting myself with screenshots. Because goodness knows I always need the screenshots for thumbnail goodness. Oh. Well, we definitely have quite a few of you, so a couple of peoples. And where are my dusk balls? There we go. We're gonna sleep powder you. Oh, thank goodness they fell asleep. Or, alright, they made themselves sleep. Okay. We'll take it. We will take it. If that's how they want to do it, then that's how we do it. Thank you, Ingram. But yeah, so it's note to self. Time to make some more pumpkin lights. And scatter them around here just to make a few less obvious bits of scatter. Ooh! Come back here, you. Why you're in the wall, I don't know. Hey. That'll do. Alright, so we've got this done. Yeah, let's have a nap. Makes it a bit easier to see. But we have made excellent progress. I'm actually really, really happy with that. So we do. So we had the road going up here, but so from here to there, and then we did it all the way to here, and we've done a ring around here. And today we've dug all the way down here. We've gone across here. We've done the loop around this house. We've flattened this area out here. Bit of road there and a road all the way up to the bridge and the Magikarp pond. So we've made some fantastic progress on continuing the base. So, as I mentioned, look, the question becomes another Absol. The Absol isn't the question. Well, maybe it should be. I think the idea of having Absols as the village guardians is definitely oh, here we go. This is what we like to see. think the only thing better would be if we got shiny Absol. I don't even want to imagine what the work I'd have to do to try and get those spawning regularly. But we got the calcite is untouched because, you know, lore. Lore? Lore? What we may do is, like the dirt path would come up here. Or do we make it the regular path? Because then that gives us a reason to extend the road all the way up here to the corner where we'd have like a gate and maybe like a fancy entrance. Hello there. Hello, fancy bird. I feel like this is an invitation to be captured. Like, you've got these dangers over here. Just wandering on in from the desert. Nobody needs that in their lives. Well, it ain't night no more, so that won't do. And you are kind of quick, I guess? Maybe? What's your level? 47 to 75. Not really a repeat ball situation, I don't think, but let's do this and this. Yeah, you're still in the med forest, so Dragonair is level 50. Can I evolve you yet? Oh, come on, soon. It's got to be soon, right? But yeah, no, I was saying we'd bring the road along because then we got like the fence line here. But then would we bring it... Like, we wouldn't use this one. We would not use this line. Come all the way up here. Maybe turn. And then it can go up to here for the road. That might be the play. We're not going to do it right now, though. I don't think we're going to have time. But I think this is going to be the dirt path. Another shiny! Yes, please. We'll take that. Yes! Love it. Makohita! Alright, so we've got this all dug out. Yeah, I feel like this is the road to do. So we're going to do this one now, and then we'll finish up the stream, I think. But first, I'm going to do a quick AFK break. I need to pee. So I will be right back. So hold your horses, and we will resume the digging for a good while yet. And hello again. Ooh, is the mic? Yep, mic's on. I need to make it more obvious when my mic's turned on, I think. Anywho, so we're going to do a bit more digging, so we'll resume from that. Had a load of snack bags on my desk that I need to put away. I'm just terrible for that. Oop. Was that the... Yep, nope, that's right. So let's do... Oop. So this is going to have to come in anyway, so... Boing. Yeah. Alright, so we got that started. And then boop, 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 boop. Followed by boop, 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 boop. And then doink. And we'll figure it out from there. So dirt goes there, and then it's boing, polished granite. So you can take these back. Grab all of those. Right, so it's 1, 2, 3, and then pop. 1, 2, 3. Pop. 1, 2, 3. Pop. 2, 3. Pop. 1, 2, 3. Pop. Then same again down here. 1, 2, 3. Pop. 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 There we go. So now I need to make some more. That's fine. So the question becomes... I'm actually going to do a thing. I'm going to make it a step up. And we're going to yoink this. Oh, that probably went a little farther. Yoink, and then yoink, yoink. So we'll need to figure out how we're going to get the stairs down. So we might move that, like move to up the upper area after we've done this little bit. Got a feeling this might be needed. So put that there for the moment. And then of course, yoink. So we've got 1, 2, 3, Boop. At the door. And then 1, 2, 3. Boop. Boop. 1, 2, 3. Boop. So we'll leave it like that there for now. Oh, nope, nope, nope. So anyone coming and going here would come up off the street. And that works just fine, honestly. No. There we go. Maybe we can put an additional block here and here. Evie! Ooh, yes, please. We are going to need night balls. Maybe a fast ball, because they are pretty quick. And some repeat balls. Well, you're level 31, so this might be a case of level ball works out in our favour. Excellent, we got you to sleep. Let's do level ball first. Excellent. We got a Peony over here. They are in the dark, so we'll need to watch for creepers. Hey, there we go. Oh. Not the item I thought it was. Next time we'll get a lucky egg, I'm sure of it. Next time. Alright, so move the fish, sleeping bag. Alright, so speaking of, we're going to come up here. So we got the path here. Put the steps down, so doop. Because we could start doing the staircase from about here. That might be the play. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Doop, doop. And then again, it's like stairs here. Alright, so we need to break out this and this to make... And we need some granite. There we go. Polished. Craft all for that. And then we need probably not as much on this score, if I'm honest. So let's take a half stack of that. There we go. Alright, so let's fill this in over here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then it comes down to 1, 2, 3. I think 1, 2, 3. it's... Huh. Funnily enough, this may be one of the cases where we don't do it just... Although it's a bit smoother for like a full rundown like that, so... Maybe? Okay, we'll move it along by 1. There we go. So we'll do... And then it's... No, I think I still need to... It still needs to come forward. 1 more, I think. Like... So, do. There we go. And then let's do these. I can get in and out, it's fine. Let's go up here. Doing, doing, doing. That's much better. Like, this will need to change as well. That has to look better in some fashion. So we'll need to figure out, like, what kind of design we want to maybe do, or if we want to, like, break out the different earth blocks to modify that a bit, or maybe have it like a stone base with like a grass top layer. And both of those could work. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So, doot, boing. Doot, boing. Doot. Doot. 1, 2, 3. There we go. The question is it worth bringing it up 1 more level, or do we want to leave it so there's the option to come through here? I feel like that's kind of the play. It doesn't leave things getting stuck. Kinda. Might need to put a bit of lighting in over there, though. But now we've got much more functional pathways through. How's that look from here? That looks really good. Like, I like how that looks. Yes. And if we sort that. We went through quite a... Like, we went through 3 stacks, like 512 stacks. So up here. Doo-doo-doo. So it's, what do we do up here? I think is going to be the play to figure out. Again, I don't like the front of this building, so this is going to get pushed in. So it's one of those cases of, do we want to like eliminate this like line of grass to a certain point? Make it like, then we only have the like exposed stone foundations to this. And maybe instead of it being wide out the front, we have it like maybe extend the building out this way a bit. It's gonna be change. It's the tree orgy again. Okay. You know what? Let's see what it looks like if we check everything out from the air. Let's do this. So we've got coming in over here. Well, the villagers are apparently cheering for it, but we got this path here that connects to the bridge. And then comes up to this awkward looking square. Although that being said, I think the change we made there was actually for the best. Now we could, in fact, bring this in. And have it so it's instead the street's through here rather than over here. Because it balances it out by being straight in the middle. Am I talking rubbish? No, I don't feel like I am. Like, I don't dislike that there's a spot there, because, I mean, you could make a bigger house then. But at the same time, like, it just feels a little... Anyway, so... Open to changes. I like keeping things relatively straight-lined, I suppose. But we'll want to bring some stairs down here, and this will be like the corner entrance to the village. So we'll have like a little bridge, I suppose. Although we're going to fill that corner in all with dirt. So ultimately, it may just be the road connects to here and then peters out. We shall see. But yeah, it is looking pretty shiny. So now we need to do the street that connects all the way up here. And it's going to come in up to where, like, I feel like it's going to come along there, come up to the top of the hill, and then swing around to where this street is before hitting this. And then this can be the west entrance. And we're going to extend the wall all the way over here. I feel like that's a play that I'm going to be pretty happy with, to be honest. And again, it's one of those where we've got this whole spot over here for potential building. And then this road could go like down to here and then curve to connect, or depending what kind of building it is, like, oh, because we've got this here, it could be worth like maybe having it coming along the path over here. No. Alright, for now, this is just going to stay as it is. And then when we put something here eventually, like, it can have a dirt path or a much more narrow granite path that then links up to the bridge. But otherwise, I'm really, really happy with the progress we've made. We've got the majority of the road done now. So it's just that corner up there. The packed mud areas need to go in. And then the road down to this corner where we fill in all of that. And then we can start doing a bit of the terraforming. And then thinking about wall designs and lighting. More lights that aren't just the pumpkin lights buried in the ground, I think. But, oh, I'm so pleased with that. That looks really nice now. And just making sure. Yeah, no, didn't miss anything shiny while we were flying. But, yeah, we are going to call it there. We've got a whole bunch of stuff done now. I'm super pleased with our progress. We're going to continue this on Monday. And then one thing I might do is something a little different is I'm going to do a stream day featuring the Cobblemon Academy mod pack. You may have seen it for the Cobblemon Academy SMP, which is run by Abe and Pete, Pizza Hut, from the Minecraft Spheres. And they put the mod pack up for everyone to enjoy. And so I'm going to look into that, and I think I want to give it a whirl. It's going to be quite different because it's much more heavily modded. Like it's got all the bells and whistles, y'all. Like all of it. And I think for me though, I really want to try their Safari Zone because it looks so cool. Like seriously cool. Like if they did the Safari Zone as like a mod pack all on its own, I would be all over it. Like I would attach it to this world without blinking. It would be amazing. But it does look like they've tied it all together for that. And I understand why. That's fair. But I would still, I would be all over it. I won't lie. So yes, that is where we're at. Sunday, 3 p.m. I am not missing it this time. We are going to be doing Armored Core 6, and I'm going to make it a long stream. Being ill last weekend meant I couldn't do the long stream then. This weekend, we're going to plow through as much as we can. We're going to get loads done. I want to catch up. I want to have fun. I really love my giant robot game. Highly recommend it. So that is where we're at. I will see you on Sunday for those who enjoy giant robot madness. And for those that don't, I will see you on Monday early in the morning. And we'll have a bit of Minecraft to start your day. Take care now and have a good one.